to another video. If you have ever thought of going ultralight backpacking and looking for that special ultralight tent, I have one for you right here from the company Geertop. This tent weighs in at 2 pounds 3.4 ounces and is very compactable. It is a trekking pole tent. So everyone, let's sit back, relax, and let's see everything this tent has to offer. Okay everyone, so I did want to talk a little bit about the tent, and I also wanted to talk about specs on the tent itself. So of course it does come with the main stuff sack, as you can see there. This is the Rainfly right here. This is an iron blue, and you can also get it in an orange color. And the bottom, this is the tent itself, and the tent is still going to come in the same color. The only thing that changes color is the Rainfly. That's it. So you can get that, like I said, and the iron blue, or you can get it in the orange. And it does come with these really nice stakes. It does come with 16 of these stakes, and you also get 6 guy lines, and it does also come with 6 line tensioners, and it comes in this really nice neon lime color as well, like that. You could see this at night. If you shine some light on it, you're not going to trip over anything because you're going to see where your guy lines are at. So very nice. And the stakes and the guy lines come with their own stuff sack as well. Now I did want to talk about the Rainfly. The Rainfly is made out of a 20D PU 3000 millimeter waterproof silicone coated nylon, and it is double stitched, and it is also UV protected, so you're not going to have to worry about getting over bad rays of UV or anything like that. It is going to protect you. And the tent is made out of a 210T polyester high density fine mesh, and the floor of the tent, it is a bathtub floor. It is made out of a 55D PU 5000 millimeter waterproof polyester, and it is seamed and taped as well. So I did want to tell you guys that you can get this as a set, just like you see it right now, or you can buy the Rainfly, or you can just get the tent itself. And I will be talking a little bit more about configurations and stuff in a little bit, because you can set up the Rainfly either with 2 trekking poles or with 1. And the tent itself, you do have to set that up with 2 trekking poles. So I'm going to get into that next, and I'll be talking about pricing and everything a little bit later on. Okay everyone, so I did want to talk about setup. You do need your trekking poles for setup. I do have 2 different types of trekking poles here, and both trekking poles will be fine to set these up because of the size. I will be talking about that in 1 second. I did want to refer back to the tent. So this is the tent, and it is going to be the same for the Rainfly. This is not a freestanding tent, so if you do not have trekking poles, you're not going to be able to set it up. And you are also going to have to stake it down, like that it'll stay in place. It not being a freestanding tent, you are going to have to stake it down. I am going to put this down for 1 second, and I do want to talk about the trekking poles. So now the trekking poles, you do need trekking poles that are 135 centimeters, 54 inches, either that or 134 centimeters and 53 inches. So these are both 135 centimeter trekking poles, which are 54 inches. Like that, you can get the highest peak height off your tent. Now I did want to discuss one more little thing on when you do set it up. When you do set it up, make sure that you do have your mud basket on here, or whatever basket that you might have on your trekking pole. And the reason is for that, when you do stake it into the ground, and if you do not have the basket on it while it's opened up and it doesn't have nothing here, it's going to start slipping down, and then that means the height of your tent is going to start gradually pushing itself down. So you do want to have the basket on there like that. When you do stake it all the way into the ground, it's going to hold it into place, and it's not going to rock or shake or any of that kind of stuff. So the next thing I am going to be doing is demonstrating how to set it up. Okay, so what I went ahead and did is I ended up rolling out the tent just to get it perfectly in frame. And what I'm going to do now is I'm going to go and stake out all four corners. It does have these two pockets here, and you're supposed to put your trekking poles right into these small pockets. These are reinforced pockets like that. You won't have to worry about tearing your tent in any way, shape, or fashion. So what I'm going to start doing now is I am going to start setting it up. I am going to be putting the trekking pole, each one in these reinforced pockets. So what I'm going to do is go ahead and stick my first trekking pole in here and pull it down and then adjust it. And then take my other trekking pole and go around. And there you go, everyone. That simple. So I do want to take you on a little tour of the tent itself. So I'm going to take you off the tripod. I do want to show you that really nice bathtub floor that it does. It does have a very substantial bathtub floor. I will be leaving dimensions on the bathtub floor, on the inside, the Rainfly, everything. I will be putting dimensions up on the video, and I will also put them in the description. So this is where the trekking pole goes attached, and it does have these little nice pockets that are reinforced like that your tent won't tear. It does also have these attachment points for extra guy lines like that. You can guy it out just in case you get caught into some heavy wind. And I am going to go around here and show you also the attachment point for the stake. And here is another shock cord here, and this is an attachment point. And then you also have it here in this corner as well, and here is the rest of the bathtub floor. As you can see, very nice bug netting that it does have on it, very nice double stitching. So it's going to be really nice. You're going to be able to see the stars at night, not have to worry about getting covered in bugs or anything like that. It's going to keep you nice and protected. So I am going to go around and show you the only door that it does offer. This is the door that it does offer here, and you can attach it up here and roll it up. So the next thing I am going to be doing is opening up the door. Where is the zipper? It does come with a double zipper to open it in or out. So let's open this thing up, and as you can see, this is the way it looks to the inside. I will be going in it in a little bit to show you exactly what it does look like when I step into it. It does have a pocket here in the corner, and that's the only pocket that it does offer. And it also does have a little attachment point here for a light for the inside, like that. You can light yourself up at night. Let's go ahead and zip this back up. And as you can see here, another shock cord, another attachment point for your stake, and the same thing here, and as you can see, your bathtub floor as well. So hey everyone, so I am back. I am inside the tent. I just wanted to show you how much room I do have in here. As you can see, I'm putting my hand all the way up here towards the top of the tent. Plenty of space, plenty of room in here. I also did want to show you, here are the zippers for the door. So very nice as well, very fluent. You don't have to worry about it snagging or anything like that. Very fluent zipper system that it does have. Here is the toggle to roll up your bug netting as well on the door. So I did want to show you around. There are my feet, of course. And let's go back around this way. And I did want to show you all the space that I do have in here as well. So as you can see, lots of space in here. You can put gear in here while you're staying in. There is plenty of space. Like I said, I will leave dimensions of the height, the length, the width, all that stuff. I will leave it. I will post it up on the video, and I will also put it in the description. So I did want to show you there's plenty of room in here. The next thing I am going to do is set up the Rainfly, and then after that I am going to be setting up the Rainfly by itself. Okay everyone, so what I'm going to do right now is I am going to set up the Rainfly. So there you go everyone, there is the Rainfly set up. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take you off the tripod and I'm going to show you around the Rainfly. So this is a very nice iron blue Rainfly. I really like it a whole lot. I like the fact is that it does have a lot of guy line attachment, so if you do get caught in a very windy situation or a storm, you're gonna be able to ride right through it. This is a very strong Rainfly and tent. As you can see, you got all this reinforced material with double stitching. You do have shock cord here as well, and all this is also double stitched, including here at the seams. You do have some guy line attachments here, and they do also have a reflectant, and they are also, as you can see from the inside, if I get you closer in there, it is seamed and taped from the inside of the Rainfly. And also you do have double material and double stitching as well, and this is going to offer on this guy line as well, and you are going to have the reflectant as well, and even on the corners as well you are going to have double material. And here is your shock cord point to stretch it out as much as you can. Here is another guy line attachment, and what this does, if you need more ventilation, what it's going to do is it is going to open it up, and it's going to pull on it to keep it nice and tight as well. And you also have another attachment here for a guy line. So guy lines throughout the Rainfly to keep it nice and snug and tight if you do run into a very large storm. Here you go again, double stitch, double material, and also your shock cord line. Here is the only area where there is a door. As you can see up here on the top, you also have an attachment point for a guy line, and also you do have the reflectance. So what I'm going to do is I am going to open this door up. As you can see, you also do have Velcro tabs right here, and they do go all the way up to here as well. So I am going to open up the Rainfly. So very nice vestibule area that you do have. Lots of room to put down here wet gear, as you can see in here. Very nice. I am going to open this up just to show you what it looks like. Very nice area, very large vestibule, and lots of ventilation as well. I did want to show you the vestibule area opened up As you can see, there is a toggle point there to roll up the Rainfly, and there is another toggle point on the other side to roll that up as well. And they do offer the reflective on it as well. As you can see, this is the toggle point and this is the Rainfly rolled up. And I am going to show you on this side as well. It does have another toggle to roll it up, and it does offer the reflectant as well. I did want to bring you in here and show you that there is a vestibule area on that other side as well, as you can see. And as you can see the double material that it does have in the center right there. When you guy out that area, it's not, if it pulls, it's going to take care of it, and it's not going to tear your Rainfly in any way, shape, or form. And on that side over there, you can store wet gear on that side, but you're only going to be able to get to it through the outside. You're not going to be able to get through it through the inside because it does not offer a door. It is only a single door tent, and the door is on this side. That's why the zipping system for the vestibule is only on this side. Here you go, more double stitching here as well, more double material, and the shock cord as well here. Same here, more, another attachment point, and also another vent there as well to get more circulation of air. So throughout this whole tent and throughout this whole Rainfly, you do have attachment points for guy lines, and they do offer all the reflectant as well. Everything is double stitched and also does have shock cord for added protection and everything. So very nicely made. And here where the trekking poles go, you do have reinforced material as well. So what I'm going to do next, I am going to go ahead and show you exactly what else this Rainfly can do. The cool thing this Rainfly does offer is that you can set it up with your trekking poles. You could either set it up with one trekking pole or two trekking poles. The only thing you have to do is stake out the four corners, and then when you're ready to do that, you raise up your trekking pole to the highest point. The center is reinforced like that, you won't tear your Rainfly. And then after you're done with that, you just stake out your vestibule area. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to do that. Okay everyone, so I am back. I did set it up off camera just for the fact is that there's a lot of little fine-tuned adjustments, and I can't hold the camera, can't set the tripod. I don't have a cameraman to do that. So I did, yes, set it up in this fashion without putting it on video, yes, for the fact is that it is not time consuming. What it is, it's a lot of tedious adjustments. That's what basically it is. It's very easy to set up. If you set up a tarp before, no problem, very easy. And if you've used a tent with trekking poles, all I did is just did an A-frame configuration. What I'm going to do is I'm going to take you right off the tripod, and I do want to show you the way I did set it up. As you can see, both of my trekking poles are up top. It is reinforced. I do want to show you that. As you can see, it is reinforced up here with extra material, so it's not going to tear your Rainfly at all. So you're not going to have to worry about it getting a hole or anything. That's why you are putting it with the pommel of the trekking pole as well. As you can see, I opened it all the way up, and it does run all the way flush toward the back is. So the next thing I do want to show you is everything that I did. First thing you have to do is basically lay it down the way you're going to set it up. You want to stake out all four corners, and then you want to put the first trekking pole, start sliding it towards the back, open up the front of the vestibule, and just keep going with it until you have it to the right configuration that you do want. So very easy. The next thing I am going to be doing is I am going to be taking off both trekking poles and setting it up with one trekking pole. I really do like the fact is that if you don't want to carry the tent with you, all you have to do is just carry the Rainfly. If it's going to be a nice day, all you have to do is just, use that as cover, have a mat, a sleeping bag, and you're ready to go without carrying that extra weight. So very cool. The next thing I am going to be doing is setting it up with one trekking pole. Before I do set it up with one trekking pole, what I want to do is I want to close off the vestibule area with it being in an A-frame configuration. Like that, you can see how well it does look. So I am grabbing 2 stakes and I am going to start doing that. So there you go, everyone. You still have all that vestibule area. You still can use it the same way, like the way it was when the tent was in the bottom of it. So very nice, very cool. So like I said, you have all the ventilation from the bottom. You have the ventilation from the 2 tie-off points from the center. So when you pull that open, you're going to have all that nice cool air running in there. So you're not going to have to worry about no condensation problems with the tent. With the Rainfly by itself, I mean, it is a very well made, very high quality tent. So the next thing I am going to be doing, like I said, I am going to be setting it up with one trekking pole. Everyone, so I did set it up with one trekking pole. As you can see, the other trekking poles over here on the outside. I do have the trekking pole and the inside. What I did with that trekking pole is I set it up and I leaned it over towards the back. I've done this many of times. You don't have to put the trekking pole straight inside, and that will take away from your room. There is a way to put it just at a little slanted angle, get it in there and get it tight enough where nothing's gonna fall down or anything. As you can see, like I said, I've done it many a times with tarps and now with this Rainfly, so it worked perfectly. I really do like this Rainfly. I like the tent. I like the whole setup. Very high quality stuff that you're getting here, and works very well in different configurations. So that is a plus. Like I said, all you have to do is, you know, carry your Rainfly. If you want to have cover, if you think there's going to be any small rain, not really bad weather, but you know, maybe a small storm cloud, you don't have to set up your tent. Just set up your Rainfly, get your sleeping mat, get your sleeping bag, and you're ready to go. Very nice setup, very well made tent. Okay, everyone, so I am back. I got to tell you, this tent from Geertop is a very high quality product. I really do like it a whole bunch. It is so versatile. You can use the Rainfly, you can use that as a tent. You could use it with one trekking pole, you can use it with 2 trekking poles. I mean, you can use also the tent itself. If it's going to be a nice day and you know you're only going to have a bug problem, you can just take that out. You can drop weight either way you want to, by taking the tent, by not taking the tent, by just taking the Rainfly. I mean, it is totally 100% up to you. As long as you use trekking poles, you're good to go. So very nice quality, very lightweight, weighing in at 2 pounds, 3.4 ounces. I really like it, the compactability. You could put it in your pack. You could put it on the outside of your pack. It's not going to matter because it is a very high quality ultralight tent. So very nice, very cool. So that you can get this in a whole set, including the Rainfly, stakes, tent, everything for $99.99. Either that or you can get the tent itself for $39.99. Or you can get the Rainfly for $63.99. I will leave links to all the prices in the description. That, as of when I filmed this, those were the prices that were on Amazon. So I don't know if there will be a price change, because this tent sometimes it is out of stock, because it does flies off the shelf pretty quickly. Just for the fact is that there are other name brands out there. And this offers basically everything that they offer. The only thing is that a lot of these that you do set up with trekking poles, I have noticed that you go to the company, you spend like almost $200 for the tent, and you still got to add for taped and seaming, or either that or you got to do it yourself. And of course, if you don't know how to do it, and if you do it wrong, you're going to have leaks. This is taped and seamed already for the price, and it's the same type of durability. So I really do like this tent. Like I said, it is going to do a very good job for you either way you want to configure it and use it. So everyone, I will leave this in the description. And the other thing I am going to have this on my Amazon store, so please go over there and check this out because it does help my channel. And please give this video a big thumbs up. And if you like videos like the one that you just saw, please subscribe to my channel to see more videos like this one. And as always, everyone, I will see you in the next video. And I will also leave the Geertop website in the description as well. So thank you very much, and I'll see you later, guys.